nobody came with any real background the same way. We all came as volunteers, knowing nothing, but being very willing, you know what I mean?
They had a women's center in Norwalk, and so we'd go on Sundays and visit it, and we decided we needed one. There was nothing provided for women in town except like church things, but everybody doesn't go to church. So we wanted to have a place where women could go and get counseling, and we could place where they could stay if they needed to get out of the house.
Women were so isolated in those days. We wanted it to be a place not only to occasionally handle a problem, but wanted to be a place where women could come over and talk to other women, have all kinds of programs, some place that they could have as a kind of a home away from home.
We had some training. We worked with the police department, the hospital. They had a new doctor who was very supportive of getting together.
I just think it's a wonderful institution. It's helpful to the community, helpful to women and children and men. And I'm just very, very glad that it's here for people.
We've been here for 50 years, and the only reason we are here for 50 years is because 3 women, Alice Chapman, Bonnie Law, and Betty Corso, came together in a kitchen and said, no more to the way that the world works today. We're not gonna stand for the status quo. We are gonna fight for equality. We are gonna fight to move through all the social injustices that exist, and we are gonna make things happen and rally around women. For those founders to have a vision to get us to where we're at today, to have 50 years of uninterrupted service is almost unheard of in the nonprofit sector, let alone in the work that we do.
Having our services to rely on when a mother or a sister, or friend or neighbor is in need can truly be life-changing.
At CEE, we really provide a lifeline, not only for physical safety measures, but also guidance, support, and really a sense of hope. And I think without CEE, victims of interpersonal violence would face even that much more danger.
É como se fosse um oásis, onde a comunidade é atendida na sua própria língua e a pessoa que vai atendê-lo entende a sua situação cultural, vai entender melhor a sua questão. Então a gente está lá de braços abertos para atender a todos que precisam da nossa ajuda. Nos dá a sensação de pertencimento, de esperança e de novas possibilidades.
The Center for Empowerment and Education is a wonderful institution, and I wouldn't want to work anywhere else. I'm in my 35th year, and I've seen a lot of growth in brick and mortar, but also in programming and just our presence in the community in general. I feel like this work has always been a calling for me. I grew up with domestic violence and chose to become part of the solution, not part of the chaos. And this institution has given me the place to do that.
It has evolved to really meet the needs of the community. As we see new challenges arise, we get ahead of that when we can and figure out how can we navigate this in a different way to be able to create a program or a service or an intervention that helps better meet the need to be able to say, we're doing things differently because this is what the community needs. This is what our victims and survivors need. This is what our staff needs. And this is what the future needs to be able to make sure that interpersonal violence isn't a thing anymore, that we're putting that behind us and making that a part of our history and not our future.
Each client is an opportunity for me to grow, but then helping them to grow as well and become empowered and free of violence, and then to educate others as well. Keep paying it forward.
There's victims and survivors out there that feel helpless. I can't imagine not being there for them.
They come to us because they feel safe. So I cannot imagine not existing. I cannot imagine not having CEE with their open doors.
It means an awful lot to be able to help people and know where they're coming from, and I'm very grateful that you let me do the work that I've been able to do here.
Girls Inspiring Girls it's inspiring. It really is. When you see a group of girls come together and they are the hope, they are the tomorrow, and you can see that the work you're doing today really can make the world a better place.
Girls Inspiring Girls is for women by women. It's a place where all women belong and all women are accepted and every woman feels empowered.
It's just such a safe space for me, and I know it is for so many other girls.
I came from a smaller school, and there wasn't really a space where we talked about any of this. So coming into Girls Inspiring Girls, I just felt it was just such an empowering environment, and I think we've made a big impact not only to this school, but to the town.
I think it means a lot for the girls to do something that helps others. We know when we're fundraising for the center that the center is then going to do something for the community. And we hope to be a part of that, paying it forward. We want to make sure that what we do helps the center and the center then helps women.
It's important for us to make sure that the younger girls in the club who will take over as we go on to make sure that they feel as supported and encouraged by the center as we always have, so that they continue to work with the center and support them.
The center and our club is so interlinked. I think that the work Girls Inspiring Girls is gonna do with the center is gonna continue on for years.
In college, I do hope to join a club or an organization that helps in similar ways.
They bring me so much hope for the future. I just feel like, we need it. We need that now. We need it more than ever, and I'm really grateful to be a small part of that.
In the next 50 years, I hope that CEE looks drastically different, in the hopes that our prevention efforts have been so successful that we have fewer people who actually need the victim services.
Eu realmente acredito que o Decenter tem causado grande impacto em nossa comunidade. Fizemos uma grande caminhada nos últimos 50 anos e realmente acredito que faremos uma caminhada ainda maior nos próximos 50 anos.
Our agency is gonna outlast me, and it outlasts the founders. It's gonna outlast all of us because we've set such a great foundation within the community that we're embedded. We're a part of this and they're a part of us, and that's how you make lasting change.
We never thought about its future. We just were in the moment doing what we thought it needed to be done. There's still so many problems, so there's lots of work yet to do.